What's going on? Welcome again. SPN lineups featuring Billy D, Steve, the Fantasy Assassin. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about you, man?
Fantastic. Check us out on Twitter, SPN lineups. Check out our videos on Facebook and Instagram at No Limit Fantasy Sports. Today we're talking yet again NHL. Check out CryptoFantasySports.com. We have our very own tournament, the SPN Lineups Special. Get in that free roll, and you have a chance to win $10 in free, no limit coin. You know the deal. You have to have the player I'll be naming later in the show on your roster in order to claim the prize. Last night we had a winner. Last night we had a returning champion. Jordan is one who had Kevin Hayes on the lineup. Congratulations, buddy. Leave me a comment with your address again, and I'll send out the winnings to you. You guys are winning, keep repeating your wins. I mean, you have to start taking me out for dinner. Lots of action last night, Steve. Tell us about it.
All right, so we did get quite a bit of scoring in the Leafs-Isles game, but it wasn't as much as we thought. And it did take a shootout to decide it in favor of the Leafs. Their goalie, Frederik Andersen, he stopped all 3 shootout attempts, and the Leafs now actually have 81 points on the year. So we talked about Isles super rookie Matthew Barzal before. He posted yet another multi-point night with a goal and 2 assists in the losing effort. So my money's actually on Barzal to win the Calder this year, and you heard it here first. The Leafs making it to the Cup Finals. Can't believe I'm going on record before the trade deadline shakes out. But Leafs in the finals, where they will take on the Nashville Predators. Double O. So the Preds, nice. They dismantled and they deconstructed the Sharks last night to the tune of 7-1. San Jose looked pretty gassed, which doesn't bode well since they travel to Chicago tonight. But let's not take anything away from Nashville, who got a goal from 7 different players. I could read out the 6 guys that had a multi-point night for the Preds, but I just don't feel like it. I'm not that lazy, though. I'll put it up on the screen for you guys so you can take a look. And, so going back to the rest of the games, the Rangers, they only managed 1 goal, but thankfully it was our player of the day, Kevin Hayes. You guys have no idea the type of pressure I'm under every day to deliver these budget picks, and then to single one out for the player of the day. Let's just say that I toasted my IPA nice and high to Kevin Hayes last night. Kevin Hayes!
Kevin Hayes!
So we told you that the Sens sucked yesterday. They weren't that bad, but they still got beat by the Lightning 4-3. And both Derek Brassard and Nikita Kucherov, they posted 2 points on the night after we talked about them yesterday. I'm pretty sure that's a cause and effect relationship. And there's a crazy ending in Detroit as Sabres defenseman Marco Scandella scored in overtime with literally no time remaining on the clock. Evander Kane, he scored a goal too as he shows off for his potential suitors come Monday's trade deadline. But there's more pressing matters at hand tonight. We got some games. Give us the rundown, Philly.
We got 5 games. The Sharks, the Rangers, the Wild playing back-to-backs. We got Minnesota at the Rangers. I'll take Minnesota. Pittsburgh at Carolina. I like this game. Winnipeg at St. Louis. You got to go with the Jets. San Jose at Chicago. I'm glad I don't get this game. And Vancouver at the Golden Knights. You got to like the Golden Knights at home. Steve, what you got going on as far as who's hot?
Well, speaking of the Golden Knights at home, we'll start off with Jonathan Marchessault, $7,400. He's got 11 points in his last 9 games, and 4 of them have come on the power play. So he currently leads the team with 59 points in 57 games, and he's on pace to break his previous season high by over 30 points. What an expansion pick right there. Now you got right wing Blake Wheeler, $7,300 from Winnipeg. His 30 points on the power play this season actually tie him for second in the league behind the Pens' Phil Kessel. So he's currently on a 6-game point streak, and he's posted 11 points in that span. Another right winger, we talk about him a lot, Riley Smith from the Vegas Golden Knights, $6,600. He's been a great February for him. He's got 7 goals and 15 points in his last 11 games. He's averaging a point per game at home on the season, and like Philly said, they'll take on Vancouver tonight in their own building. On defense, Dustin Byfuglien, 5,200 for Winnipeg. Like Wheeler, Byfuglien's a huge part of the Jets' power play success, and he's hot right now with 7 points in his last 4 games. But the Jets do head to St. Louis after being on a crazy 10-game homestand, and Byfuglien's been pretty poor on the road this year with only 7 points. So just be careful with that matchup. Over in goal, a matchup you don't have to worry about if he starts tonight. Do check the goalies. Matt Murray, 8,300 for Pittsburgh. He's won 7 of his last 8 games since returning from a brief injury. He's got a sparkling .935 save percentage over his last 5 games. It looks like he's starting to get locked in, and the Pens are always a good bet to give their goalie some goal support. So Philly, who you got for the Slump Buster?
Slump Buster! Last night's pick, Tyler Seguin, did make us proud, tallying the game winner over the Kings. 2-0 score. Love it. Tonight's Slump Buster, Sebastian Aho, left wing, Carolina. I almost said the Carolina Panthers. Man, it's only been a month since NFL. Not even. I miss them. The Carolina Hurricanes, pointless in his last 3 games, but 9 shots on goal. It's only a matter of time before the Canes' leading scorer gets back on the scoreboard and out of that slump. Back to Steve. What you got, buddy? Give me some of them value picks.
Let's get you run through here. Start off at center. Jake Gensel, 5,000 for Pittsburgh. Also at the same amount, Matthew Perreault for Winnipeg, and another Winnipeg player, Brian Little, for 4,500. We've seen his name the last couple times. Artem Anisimov, still 4,200 bucks for Chicago. Zach Aston Reese is coming on strong lately, 4,100 for Pittsburgh. And speaking of coming on strong, Ryan Carpenter, 3,200 bucks. Take a look at his stats. Don't take my word for it. He's been hot lately. Another guy, I'm going to pronounce his name different again today. Mikkel Boedker, 3,700 for San Jose. Louis Eriksson, 3,600 for Vancouver. And we don't got to tell you about right wing Kevin Hayes. 3,900. He didn't really get that much of an uptick in his price, so you might want to roll with him in your lineup again tonight. On defense, couple usual names here too. We got Nate Schmidt, 4,500 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Got Tyler Myers, 4,500 for the Jets. Justin Braun, 3,400 for San Jose. And you may remember him from one of our first episodes. We haven't talked about him in a while, but Vince Dunn, 3,200 for St. Louis. Just kind of feeling like he might get on the board tonight. And for the goalie, Connor Hellebuck, 7,400 for Winnipeg. Not sure why his price tag is that low. Again, with all goalies, make sure check the goalies before they start. Don't have a 0 in your lineup like I do once in a while. It's bad news. So Philly, it's about that time. Who you got for SPN Player of the Game?
Loving the picks. What do we got going on tonight? Make sure to get this player in your SPN lineup special free tournament at CryptoFantasySports.com. If you're the high scoring team and you have this player, you are the winner. Today's player, center, Winnipeg Jets, 4,500, Brian Little. Get him in your lineups, guys, because I want to share my prizes with you. Jordan is one. You can't pick him. No, I'm just kidding. Make sure to send me a comment, buddy. All right, make sure to check us out, guys, on the Twitter, SPNlineups.com, injuries, news, updates, Facebook, Instagram, and No Limit Fantasy Sports. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. Thanks to all the subscribers, by the way. Check out CryptoFantasySports.com and all the links below. Good luck. We'll see you tomorrow. One more time for the road. Kevin Hayes.
Get some pucks on the net, boys, tonight.